Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Westside Wellbeing. We have got a lovely Pilates class lined up for you. So grab a mat. Maybe make sure you're in some clothes that you can move around in. Grab some water. And we are going to start lying down on our mat. So maybe just remove any distractions. Make sure nothing's going to beep or buzz at you. And then find your way down onto your mats. As always, if you want to drop a message in the chat along the way, I'll keep my eyes peeled. If you want to give us any feedback afterwards, just let us know. You can contact us on Instagram, Coaches for Change, or you can go through to Westside Bid and give them any feedback. So I hope you enjoy this session. Coming all the way down to lie on our mats. And just take a moment here, maybe the first chance in your day, to just check in with how you're feeling. Notice how your body feels on the mat beneath you. Try and tune into any aches or pains that are going on in the body, or any openness or flexibility that you're feeling. Tune into whatever's going on in your mind. And just slowly start to dial it down so you can fully focus for the next 45 minutes on your Pilates. Building lots of strength in the body. Getting a good and healthy break away from our desk. Just taking a couple of breaths here. Maybe inhaling through the nose, nice and long and deep. And exhaling through the nose. 2 more times. Excellent. Let's start to warm up into our hips. We're going to bend into the right knee, hug the right knee in towards the chest, squeezing that knee down towards the shoulder. If that feels a bit intense, you can always bend the left leg just to help you get that opening into the hip. And every exhale, just squeezing the knee a little bit closer in towards the body. Excellent. We're going to release the right leg away from us and do the same thing on the left-hand side. So we're just warming up into those hips. Remember, you can have a bend in the right leg, or you can extend that leg all the way away from you. Try keep your shoulders in contact with the mat and just squeeze that knee with every exhale a little bit closer towards the shoulder. Excellent. We're going to extend the left leg all the way away from us and just roll up, lifting the head and the chest. We're going to hug the right in towards the body and then switch. So we're just slowly starting to warm up into the core. If this feels a bit intense, you can bring the head back down to the mat. Lovely. Just starting to warm up through the whole body. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed. We're going to stay here for 8. For 6. For 4. And last one. Excellent. We're going to reach the arms all the way out behind us. Extend the legs away from us. Come into a full body stretch. And then hug those knees back in towards the body. Give yourself one final squeeze here. Bringing the feet to the mat. Bend into the knees. We're going to start warming up through the spine. So push down through the feet as you start to lift up the lower back, middle back, upper back. I'm just moving my hair out of the way so my head is in complete contact with the mat. Squeeze those glutes to help lift your hips up higher. And then we're going to roll back down, upper back, middle back, lower back. Excellent. You'll notice when you're fully relaxed here, the lower back comes away from the mat. So when we engage, we push the lower back into the mat, and then we start to lift up the tailbone, lower back, middle back, upper back, chest all the way up towards the chin, and then roll all the way back down, sucking that belly button in, tucking the tailbone. Nice. Let's take 3 more like this. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one. Inhaling, coming all the way up. And then stay here. Squeeze the glutes, lift the hips up higher. You can hold here. Option, you can release your right leg up towards the ceiling. So you can stay here, or you can lower the leg all the way down and then lifting it back up again. Excellent. Lowering down, lifting back up. Keep those hips high, lowering down, lifting up. We've got 4 more. Stay strong. Keep working into those glutes for 3, for 2, and then last one. Keep those hips lifted as high as they will go. Excellent. Bend into the right knee, foot to the floor. We're going to roll all the way back down. And just windscreen wiper the knees from left to right. So releasing any tension across the hips, the lower back, releasing into the glutes. And then finding stillness with a bend in the knees. So we're going to roll up 5 times, just like we did before. So squeeze the glutes, push down through the feet, rolling all the way up. Rolling back down. Rolling all the way up. Rolling back down through the spine. Excellent. 3 more times. Lowering. 2 more. Lifting the back, middle back, upper back. Lowering, upper back, middle back, lower back. Last time, inhaling all the way up, and this time we're going to stay here. So keep those glutes squeezing in nice and tight, hips are lifted high. You can stay here. Option, you can release the left leg up. You can stay here. Option, lower the left leg, lifting up. Keep the hips high, lowering, lifting, lowering, and lifting. We're going to take 4 more. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 2 more. Lower, lift, lower, and lift. Excellent. Bring the left foot to the floor, rolling back down. And again, you can windscreen wiper those knees from left to right. And if you want to, you can hug the knees in towards the chest. Maybe give yourself a little rock. Massaging across the lower back, releasing any tension. And then just bringing the hands to the back of the knees, we're going to rock forwards and backwards. You can roll over onto the side to push yourself up. Or you could come all the way up, rocking up and down just like this. Lovely. Topple all the way forwards. We're going to come into a child's pose. Take the knees wide, big toes touch. Bum back towards the heels, reaching those arms out in front of you. Lengthening through the spine here. Letting your hips sink all the way down towards the heels. Starting to warm up into the shoulders, the upper arms. Reaching those fingertips away from you. As you just roll up the spine. Excellent. Bring those knees in together. If this feels really uncomfortable in your heels, you can cross your legs or you can sit on a pillow. We're going to spend a little bit of attention on our hands, particularly if you've spent the morning typing and working furiously at a laptop. So we're going to reach the arms out in front of us and spread the fingers as wide as they will go. And then all we're going to do is pulse. So squeezing the fists and releasing. And we're going to do this as fast as we can for 10 seconds. I'm going to count down. Ready? for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake out through the wrists. Maybe circle the wrists in one direction and then circle them the other way. We're going to do that again. Reach the arms out in front of you. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. My hands are already starting to feel like little claws. It's a great workout for those fingers, for the forearms. Bend the fingertips back towards the forearms. Push the heel of the hand away from us. Just pick one hand and then do the same thing on the other side. So bending those fingertips back towards the body so the heel of the hand pushes away. Nice. Let's do that one more time. So 10 pulses. Spreading the fingers as wide as they will go. Pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake it out. Bring the arms down beside you. Circle the wrists in one direction as you reach the arms all the way up above the head. And then circle the wrists the opposite way as you bring the arms all the way down. Let's do that 2 more times. Flip the circle as you come all the way up. And then reverse as you come all the way down. Lovely. One more time. Inhaling. And reverse through the wrists as the arms come all the way down. Lovely. Maybe just giving yourselves a couple of shoulder rolls here. Rolling the shoulders backwards. Rolling the shoulders forwards. And then just releasing out through the hands. We're going to come on to our tabletop position. So you've got hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, tops of the feet pushing down into the mat. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And as you inhale, belly drops down, sit bones go up towards the ceiling, gaze goes up. As you exhale, coming into an angry cat shape, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Lovely. Inhaling, belly drops, sit bones go up, gaze goes up. Exhaling, arching the spine, tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin. 3 more. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Last one, inhaling. And exhaling. Excellent. Finding your way to a neutral spinal position. We're going to push down through the hands and the left knee, and then we're just opening our right knee out towards the side and then bringing it back down towards the left knee. Try not to let that right knee touch the mat. So you're inhaling, lifting, exhaling, lowering, working into that right glute. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. 3 more times. 3, for 2, keep it controlled. For 1, excellent. This time we're going to lift the leg up and we're going to see if we can extend through that right leg. And then rotate the foot back behind us and then bring the right leg back out to the side. Extend behind us, rotate out towards the side. Nice. We're going to take 5 more like this. Try not to twist through the body. Keep pushing down equally through the hands. You've got it. 3 more times. For 2. Try and keep that leg nice and high. For 1. Excellent. Keep the right leg out behind you. Obviously, take a break by all means if you need to. If not, keep the right leg extended out behind you. See if you can extend the left fingertips away from you. Breathing here for a moment, sucking the belly button in. And then from here, we're going to squeeze the elbow to the knee and then extend away. Elbow to knee, extend away. Lovely. 6 more. Inhaling, exhaling for 5, 4. Keep it slow and controlled. 3, 2. Last one. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then extend away. Lovely. Hands come down. You might want to release out through the wrists. Circling there. Taking the knees wide. Big toes touch. Bum back to heels. Let's take another child's pose. So you should feel like the body is starting to warm up. I think I can take my jumper off now. In your child's pose, you're just letting the effects of the posture and those positions we were doing take hold. You're letting the body download all that information you've just given it. Send the oxygen to the muscles that need it. So when you're ready, coming all the way back up to your tabletop position. So I'm just going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing on the left-hand side. Same postures as before. We're going to start with that fire hydrant pose. So we're lifting the left knee out to the side, lowering down, lifting and lowering. Excellent. 6 more. Keep that core nice and engaged. The posture is controlled. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Coming back down. Lifting that knee up again. We're going to extend the left leg out to the side and then bring it back behind us. Lovely. Extend to the side. Bring it back behind us. Push down equally through both hands. 5 more. Slow, controlled movements. Last 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Extend that leg back behind you. You can do it. Just take a moment here. When you feel ready, find that balance. Reach the right fingertips out in front of you. Keep sucking the belly button in. And then we're going to squeeze. Elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 3. Inhale. Exhale for 2. And for 1. Lovely. Right hand comes down, left hand comes down. Maybe circle out through those wrists. And again, just take those knees wide, big toes touch. Bum back towards the heels. Find that child's pose. And then when you're ready, we're going to tuck the chin, walk the hands back in. Slowly start to roll up, stacking the spine. Excellent. We're coming up onto our knees and then step the right foot forward. So the right knee is stacked above your right ankle. You can stay working here. This is a lovely stretch into your left hip flexor. Option, you can have your hands to your hips, tuck the back toes under and lift that back knee. So you're in a low lunge. You can stay working here. Option, we're just going to move this back leg. So the front leg stays exactly where it is and we lower the back knee down, straighten the leg. Lower the back knee down, straighten the leg. Lovely. 6 more. Lower the back knee and lift. Lower the back knee and lift for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Excellent. Find that lunge position. Lower the back knee all the way to the mat. Untuck those toes. Sink the hips a little bit lower. And then bring that right leg back to meet the left. Same thing on the opposite side. So left foot forward, left knee above the left ankle, sinking the hips down towards the mat. Remember, you can stay here. Option to tuck the back toes under, lifting the back knee, hands on the hips. You can stay here holding this lunge. Option, we're going to lower the back knee down, straighten the leg. Keep this front leg absolutely still. Lower the back knee, straighten the leg. Lovely. For 6, for 5, for 4, nice and slow and controlled. For 3, for 2, you've got it. Last one. Excellent. Hold it here. Dropping the back knee down, untuck those back toes, sinking the hips. Nice. Bringing the left knee back to meet the right. And then we're going to reach the hands forwards, find the tabletop. Tuck the toes under, push back, taking a downward facing dog. So in your down dog, your spine is long and flat. There's a bend in the knees, which is absolutely fine. And we're going to maybe exaggerate that bend and just walk out through the legs. Starting to work a little bit more on our core now. So as you inhale, come forwards and find a high plank. So you can stay here in your high plank. If this feels a bit too intense, drop the knees down. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. Building lots of lovely strength through that core. 1 long straight line of energy. 2 more breaths. And then pushing all the way back. Downward facing dog. Lovely. Hold your down dog here. On your next inhale, coming all the way forwards into high plank. This time you can stay here, you can drop the knees, or you can come all the way down onto your forearms, lowering down, coming back up, lowering down, coming back up. 2 more on this side. Lowering onto those forearms, coming back up, then reverse. Let's start with the right forearm, then left. Coming up, lowering down, coming up. 2 more, right forearm, left. Last one, right forearm, left. Coming back up, excellent. Pushing back, downward facing dog. Breathing here. As you inhale, come all the way forwards into a high plank. Step the feet together. We're going to roll onto the outside edge of the right foot, coming into our side plank. Now, if this feels too much, bend into the right knee. Bring the knee underneath the hip, onto the floor, reaching the left fingertips up. Gaze follows those fingertips. Just an option to extend both legs. Keep lifting those hips up nice and high. We're going to be here for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Lovely. Come into your high plank. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Feet together, roll onto the outside edge of the left foot. Reach those right fingertips up, hips up. Always got the option to bring that left knee down, underneath the left hip. Keep pushing those hips high, gaze up towards those lifted fingers. We're going to be here for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Lovely. Coming all the way back into your high plank. Push that downward facing dog. Breathe here. And then start to walk the hands back towards the feet. Have a softness in your knees, belly touching your thighs as you take hold of opposite elbows and just sway. Just sway from left to right. Letting any tension from the neck, the spine, just melt down towards the floor. Releasing those hands, pushing down through the feet. Start to roll all the way up to standing. Stacking your vertebrae as you go. Coming all the way up. So, if you did our last Pilates video, you'll know that we do a little arms blaster. So, I'm going to put my timer on. We do 5 exercises and it takes 6 minutes. And you don't need any weights or extra equipment. We're just going to use the weight of our arms to really tone into those triceps and all of those muscles around the shoulders. So, we're going to reach the arms out, palms are facing up, and then just circle the arms forward. Little circles, just moving those arms forward. Nice small motion, shoulders relaxed. You're halfway through. Really great way to work into your arms. You can do this sitting down, you can do it standing up, you can do it when you've got 5 minutes free in between meetings. You don't need any fancy equipment. And trust me, your arms are going to feel it. 10 more seconds going this way. For 3, 2, 1. Just reverse. That's all we're going to do. Reverse. Make those circles go in the opposite direction. Now, of course, if you need a break or a rest, take a break. Drop the arms. But we're going to do these each time in our Pilates circuit. And you are going to notice your arms getting stronger. The need to take less breaks. Halfway now on this reverse side. You've got it. Palms facing up. Little circle motions with those shoulders. Don't forget to breathe. Excellent for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't drop those arms. Just turn the palms down, and then we're just going to bend the arms in towards the body and extend. So you're bending the arms in towards the body, then extend. Just a little movement, little bend. Now the palms are facing down. Try and keep those shoulders relaxed. Just a simple little movement. I am feeling the burn in those arms and shoulders, believe me. But it's going to be worth it. Nice strong arms, lifting things, putting things on the train in the overhead compartment. I'll be smashing it. You are over halfway, just 20 seconds to go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms lifted. Just turn the palms up. This time we're going to squeeze the elbows all the way towards each other behind the back, then extend. Squeeze the elbows, then extend. Squeeze them, extend. Squeeze and extend. Squeeze, extend. Keep going. You have got this. We've got about 30 seconds left on this one. Goes quickly. Elbows come together behind the back. Reach the arms away. Don't have to touch. That's just the intention. That's just where you're sending those elbows, engaging more into the back of the shoulders. You're already at 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Forward fold. Don't relax those arms yet. Turn the thumbs so the thumbs are pointing up towards the ceiling, and then just lift and lower those arms. Really working into the triceps on this one. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed as best you can. We've only got one more exercise after this one, and you've only got 35 seconds on this one to go. You can do it. What else could you do in 35 seconds? Not much, but you can strengthen your triceps. 25 seconds. Keep lifting those arms. Thumbs pointing up. Take breaks if you need to, but you've only got 15 more seconds here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Standing up, don't release the arms. Keep the arms behind you. Just flip the thumbs so they're pointing down. And then we're going to reach the arms out, squeeze them back. Keep those arms long. Reach the arms out, squeeze them back. So the last one, out and back, out and back. Lovely. You've got this. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Nice, long, straight arms. Oh my goodness, there's only 30 seconds to go, and then you can rest those arms. You can shake them out. You can wriggle them out. We've got 30 seconds. You are amazing. You're doing so well. Think how strong those arms are going to be. 20 seconds. 15. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Release those arms. Shake them out. You've done so well. Shake out through the wrists. Circle through the wrists. Shake out through the arms. I'm going to stop the timer. That is the last time we need that. Oh, such good work. Just let it all go. Feel nice and juicy. Nice and relaxed through those arms. We've got one more standing posture to go. And this one, just come to stand near the top of your mat. It's going to work into our glutes. So feet are hip distance. You can forget about those arms for a minute. Just let them rest and relax. Step back with the left leg, coming into a lunge position. So we've been in a lunge before. You can bend into the knee this time. And all we're going to do is inhale, hug the knee in towards the chest, and then step back into that lunge. We're going to do that 7 more times. Hug the knee in, step back, find your lunge, drop the knee towards the mat. Lifting up, stepping back. You're going to really work into your right glute, your left quad. 4 more. For 3. For 2. Last one. Excellent. Step those feet to hip distance. You're at the top of the mat. We're going to do the other leg. So, stepping back, drop the back knee down. Come all the way up. Drop the back knee down. Come all the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You've nailed it. Nice. Let's carry on working on those glutes. Come back down onto the mat. Just bring this forward again, so a little bit closer. So we're going to lie down on our right hand side. We want to bring the elbow underneath your shoulder. We want to be on the outside of the right hip. We're going to do 4 exercises here that work us into our glutes and our inner thighs. Do what you can. So we're going to start by lifting up the legs. Excellent. Lower the bottom leg down and up. Down and up. Down and up. 5 more. 4, 3. Keep that core engaged for 2. And for 1. Lovely. Keep both legs lifted. We're going to scissor. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Keep both legs lifted. This time, bend the top leg. Tap it to the floor behind and in front. Behind and in front. Behind and in front. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring the feet together, open into the knees. This is your clams. We're just squeezing the knees together and opening. Knees together and open. Lovely. You've got this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring your left arm up above the head and bring the knee in so you can touch it with your hands. And then extend away, in, extend. You can do this with the legs bent or you can do it with the legs straight. Again, we're going to do 5 more, whichever option works best for you. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Relax. Lower down onto your back. Just let that go. Releasing into the hip. Releasing into the thigh, the inner thigh and the glute. And then when you're ready, just swizzle around on your mat so you can bring your left elbow underneath the left shoulder. So we've got those same exercises on the opposite side. Then we're going to come into our abs and then we are done. So your lunchtime strengthening boost will be over. So straighten the legs out in front of you. You're on the outside edge of that left hip. We're lifting up both feet. Keep the right leg high, left leg lowers and lifts. Lowers and lifts. Lowers, lifts. 5 more. Core engaged. For 3, for 2, for 1. Excellent. We're going to scissor here. So the legs are moving forwards and backwards, keeping that core super strong, super engaged. You've got weight into your right fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that left leg lifted, tapping the toe forwards and backwards. So working into that inner thigh on the left leg. Keep that left leg lifted nice and high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bend into the knees. We're taking our clams. Opening and closing. Opening and closing. 6 more. For 5, 4, nice strong core. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring the right arm up above the head. Squeeze the knees in, touch the knees, extend away. You've always got the option to do this with the legs straight. Just a little bit more work on that core. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can relax. You have done it. Release all the way down to the mat. Feel completely supported by the mat beneath you. And then we're going to come into our abs blaster. So using some postures you'll be familiar with if you've done the circuits or the Tabata classes. And we're going to do a few that you might not be familiar with. Working with our bodies. Whatever feels good for us. No pain. But we're creating nice, strong bodies. So bend into the knees. Lifting up the head. We're going to reach the fingertips down to touch the heels. So we're working into the side, the obliques. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bringing the knees up so that the shins are parallel to the floor. You can bring your head down for this one, and then we're just going to tap toe down towards the mat. Keep that core nice and engaged, sucking in through the belly button, lower back pushing into the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. From here, keep the knees bent, bring the fingertips to the side of the head, coming up. We're going to take slow bicycle. So bring the left elbow to the right knee, left leg extends. Come back to center, opposite leg extends. Lovely. Take them nice and steady, nice and slow. That way we don't have to do as many, but we're still going to get a lovely workout. For 4, for 3, for 2, and last one. Excellent. Keep a bend in the knees. Head comes down to the mat. Hands come down beside your hips. We're going to straighten the legs up towards the ceiling, and we're going to lift up those hips and roll back down. Lifting the hips and roll. Hip lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4 more. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Bring those feet all the way down towards the mat. Breathing here. We've got time for one more set for those abs. So bending into the knees, lift the head. We're going to reach down to touch the back of the heels. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Calves parallel to the floor, knees in line with the hips, head back to the mat. We're going to toe tap. Keep sucking that belly button in, lower back, pushing into the mat. You've got this. Stay strong till the end. Last 3, for 2, and for 1. Excellent. Keep the legs where they are, fingertips to the side of the head. We're coming into our slow bicycle. Nice and steady, nice and slow. You've got 5 more. Each time we count 1, we've done both sides. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Amazing work. Stay where you are. Head comes down, and legs go up. Hands either side of your hips. We're going to roll up to do those hip lifts. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3 of the whole class. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Hug those knees in towards the body. And then stretch all the way out. Reach the fingertips away. Reach the toes away. And let the arms come all the way down beside you. We're just going to take a minute here. Just letting the body circulate all the oxygen to those muscles that need it. To give you a moment of recovery. Just focusing on your breath. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. Inhaling and exhaling. So if you can join us next week, we have got circuits. The week after is yoga. And then we're back around to Tabata again. So any feedback, as always, you can pop it through to us on Instagram at coaches_for_change. You can send them through to Westside Bid. You can email them, you can go to their Instagram, you can go through their website. Let us know your feedback. Let us know what you want more of, what you want less of. So when you're ready from here, we're going to reach the arms out, extend the legs away. Full body stretch, final time. And then squeeze everything into the middle of the body. Squeeze the knees. Roll the head up towards those knees. And then release. Rolling over onto whatever side feels good for you. And then gently push yourselves all the way up to a seated position. Lovely. Hope you feel awesome now. And you've had a really good use of your lunch break. Feeling nice and strong. And we will see you next week for circuits. Bye, guys.